Alicia Ricketts, and I'm bringing you the top trending news from around the web. Now, I'm going to kick things off today with some sports news. If you watched the match last Saturday night between the Cleveland Browns and St. Louis Rams, then you saw the moment when the Rams quarterback Sam Bradford took a major hit to his left side from Browns defensive end Monty Bryant. After taking the hit, he hopped briefly on his right leg before falling to the ground. Now, after the game, Rams coach Jeff Fisher told reporters that it appeared to be only a hyperextension, but on Saturday, the quarterback underwent a whole bunch of tests that revealed the true extent of the injury. The results are out, and we're sad to hear that Bradford has suffered a torn ACL that'll take him out of the 2014 NFL season. Actually, he was recovering from the exact same torn ACL injury in the same knee that he suffered last October. Anyway, this is really unfortunate for him because he's already missed 15 games in the first 4 years of his pro career. No date has been set for his surgery yet. For more details on this story, be sure to read the full article, and for daily updates on top trending sports news, be sure to subscribe to our website. For alerts, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In Market Buzz, I tell you guys about new products hitting the market that are either new and super different from what you're used to, or that are generating quite a nice little buzz for themselves here on the internet. Today, I'm going to tell you guys about the Clippy Nail Clipper. Now, in light of the Ebola outbreak currently hitting West Africa and the few scares we've had of it crossing over to America from travelers who visited the region this year, people should be learning about how to prevent the spread of the disease. Maintaining a high level of personal hygiene is key because researchers have found that bacteria that causes vomiting and diarrhea are often found under people's fingernails. How does it get there? It's from changing diapers, poor bathroom hygiene, and handling raw meat, among other things. As we saw in the American healthcare workers who contracted the virus, it's an even bigger hazard for healthcare professionals who sometimes walk around with potentially deadly viruses under their fingernails and can pass them from patient to patient. I can't stress enough that washing your hands is not enough to ensure maximum cleanliness of your fingernails. So for people who really care about good hygiene, it's time to step it up by investing in a nail brush and a good nail clipper. Clip your nails with a high-precision Clippy nail clipper regularly to achieve beautiful, short nails that give bacteria less surface area to hide under. You can also file your nails with Clippy's built-in nail file, which is integrated into the lever to achieve perfectly smooth and scraggle-free tips that give you a manicured look, while also making nails safely blunt. Using a sharp, high-precision stainless steel nail clipper like Clippy will also prevent tearing, splitting, and cracking of nails, which all give bacteria moist crevices to hide in. You can get the Clippy nail clipper today on Amazon.com by clicking the link below. In today's top international news, French President François Hollande dissolved the government on Monday after open feuding among his cabinet over the country's stagnant economy. Now, France has basically experienced no economic growth this year, and the result is that the president's ratings in public opinion polls are at an all-time low, while French unemployment is high, hovering around 10% after the private sector there experienced steady shrinking for the past 3 months. The shrinking private sector means that France does not appear to be able to meet the European Union's target of a 3% budget deficit, despite the leniency by the EU, who gave them a deadline of 2 years to 2015. With their budget deficit expected to stand at 3.4% this year, they can expect to face fines from the EU for not getting it down to 3% by next year. The falling out in cabinet is as a result of divisions in the Socialist Party, largely attributed to inflammatory comments made by the economy minister Arnaud Montebourg. Days after Holland's promise to cut taxes and make it easier for businesses to open, which is part of the €50 billion savings plan to be rolled out over the next 3 years that the newly formed government agreed on, Montebourg stated that the country needs a major change in its economic policy. Well, Prime Minister Manuel Valls offered up his socialist government's resignation after accusing Monsieur Montebourg of crossing a line with his blunt criticism of the government's policies. Holland accepted the resignation and ordered Valls to form a new government by Tuesday. Well, that escalated quickly. France has the second largest economy in the Eurozone next to Germany, whose economic policy Montebourg was also quite openly against. With the addition of the trade sanctions placed on the EU by Russia, one of its largest overall export markets, can France really rebound from the stagnation? Is President Hollande on the right track for renewed growth? Let me know what you think in the comments below. In today's top health story, 2 people in Jira, a town located in the northern region of the Democratic Republic of Congo, have tested positive for the Ebola virus following their mysterious deaths. The country's health minister, Felix Kanjanumbi, declared the news in a televised statement on Sunday. Congolese officials believe that another 11 people in the region have been killed by the virus and have placed another 11 sick persons in isolation. The scary part about this is that this may be completely unrelated to the outbreak currently ravaging West Africa. Now, here goes. There are currently 5 known strains of the virus. Forest, Reston, Bundibugyo, Sudan, and Zaire. Based on preliminary tests by health officials in Congo, it's a different strain from the one that spread between Sierra Leone, Guinea, all those other West African countries. Now, the World Health Organization is doing confirmation testing to determine the strain of the virus that appears to be breaking out there now, and expect results to be out by Monday evening. In the meantime, a lab and quarantine center have been set up in the town where the 2 deaths occurred, while on a national scale, free health care will be made available in the country for the duration of the epidemic, in addition to the provision of essential medication. What are the odds of 2 separate strains of Ebola virus infecting the human population and being spread so quickly at the same time? With the death toll well over 1,000 and steadily climbing and spreading, this Ebola outbreak is starting to really scare people because now it seems to be traveling, so no one feels immune or at a low risk, and people are closing borders left, right, and center. With many healthcare workers being at risk, do you think that they should be sent to administer these experimental drugs in these countries, or to just aid in the clinics there? What do you think will happen if the virus can't be contained? Let me know in the comments below. In today's top entertainment story, I'm bringing you the highlights from Sunday's staging of the MTV Video Music Awards. Now, on Sunday, we saw the 31st staging of MTV's hugely popular Video Music Awards. Always one of the more eye-popping and risque award shows, largely aimed at a younger audience, the show did not disappoint. I can't go through the whole night with you, but I can tell you about the moments that stole the night, in case you missed the show during its live broadcast. Now, first of all, I think I can speak for everyone when I say I am so done with the Beyonce and Jay-Z divorce rumors now. The show-stealing moment of the night was when at the end of Beyonce's performance, her husband, rapper Jay-Z, came on stage holding their adorable daughter Blue Ivy, who was enthusiastically applauding her mommy to hand her the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, declaring her the greatest living entertainer. Cue heartwarming family hug. The second highlight that was trending high on the internet was when Miley Cyrus, in a move that couldn't be farther away from last year's antics, allowed a homeless man named Jesse to accept her award for Video of the Year to raise awareness about a charity she's spearheading to help homeless teens. Next up was Nicki Minaj and her butt. Nicki Minaj schooled Miley Cyrus on how to twerk and gave what was arguably the sexiest performance of the night during a raunchy performance of her new hit single Anaconda. My anaconda don't. She also turned up the shock value by simulating sex with one of her female dancers and groping her crotch. Whoa there, Nicki. The fourth highlight of the night was when rapper Common came on stage to initiate a moment of silence for Mike Brown, the black teen slain by police a few weeks ago in Ferguson, Missouri. Now, the moment was followed by a 15-second public service announcement that featured the chant turned popular hashtag of Ferguson protesters, "Hands up, don't shoot." The fifth highlight of the night is actually a couple of moments when the most sought-after movement were awarded. As I said earlier, Miley Cyrus took home Video of the Year for her video for her song, Wrecking Ball, while Katy Perry took home the Best Female Video for Dark Horse. Ed Sheeran represented for the men by taking home the award for Best Male Video for his song, Sing. For a full list of the awardees and more details about the show-stealing moments, be sure to read the full article. And for more updates on the top trending entertainment stories, be sure to subscribe to our news alerts, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, were there any moments happening at the VMAs that I left out? What was your favorite moment of the night? Let me know in the comments below. Well everyone, that's it for today's News Around the Web. These were just overviews of the hottest stories kicking off the week. To get the full details on them or to see what else is trending around the web, then check out our website newsaroundtheweb.com and subscribe for our daily news alerts. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. I'm Aisha Ricketts, and I'll see you next time for News Around the Web.